Hey Aries, welcome to your December 2019 reading for all Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs in the sign of Aries. Welcome back to Higher Source Tarot. Thank you to all of you who have been subscribing. I really appreciate that. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be great too. So we have an exciting month ahead. I hope everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving enjoyed theirs. And December should be quite a fortuitous and fortunate month ahead. So hopefully all of us will be in alignment and with our source and will manifest all of our heart's desires. So what is coming up for Aries, December 2019 for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. All right, Aries, let's take a look here. Okay, so the heart of the matter already coming in with the Two of Cups and the World. Somebody wants a union here, but I think you do have some change away from conflict, so that's good. Very nice. Okay, Justice here, the Ten of Wands. I do think whoever you are dealing with, I'm going to move these over. Sorry, you got a little bit out of hand, huh? Sometimes that happens. I usually will look ahead and see how the cards fit on the screen. I didn't bother to do that this time, but I don't want to reshuffle and retape, so this is what we're going to do. All right, you guys, at the heart of the matter, you have, there. Yeah, okay. So the heart of the matter, you have the Two of Cups, the soulmate energy with the World. So this is, you're looking to have your heart's desire to find that soulmate, to be with that person, to build a life together. And this is your hope for this situation, a marriage, a long-lasting, stable relationship. And then you also have the Lovers on the bottom. So it could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It could be certainly another fire sign. You've got a lot of fire in this. Could be a Libra too. You've got air and you've got Justice for the Libra. So behind you in the more recent past, you've got this Five of Wands. So I feel like you had some difficulty in this relationship, possibly a fight, or it's possible a breakup happened, but I don't see that. I just feel like you hit a rough patch with the person. So your mind is kind of like you're trying to outsmart or step around. You're trying to get around all these obstacles because you really want this union with this person, but there's obstacles blocking you and coming into play here. I feel like it could possibly be work related, that maybe the person has been really focused on work and not putting the time into the relationship that needs to happen for that to get to the next level. I do see too in the upcoming future, there's going to be a decision made with this Two of Wands. The things that you are hoping and wishing for, you will get an answer sooner or later, especially if you've got Justice and the Two of Wands here. I don't feel like whatever the argument or the disagreement was big enough to be like, where somebody's going to get justice served. I don't feel like that at all. I have this as more of like possibly a marriage card, or again, it could be a Libra, but this is actually representing you. So, I feel like it's like getting what you deserve in a good way. Like you're going to manifest and get the things that you have your heart's desires on. But this person has been struggling, and that's going to be coming to a close. The challenges with struggling and obstacles are going to be leaving. This energy is going to be leaving in the month of December. Overall too, you have money stability for sure in December. And in the relationship, money is not going to be a problem. The only thing that I think could happen, this is speed, right? So things will get resolved fairly quickly. It's going to be within that month of December. You're not going to have to wait too long, much longer than that, to figure this out. But I actually do think that for some of you, you're going to get engaged. Of course, December is oftentimes a popular month for engagements and so forth. Or if it's been a relationship that's been a while in the making and it's just kind of been stagnant. I also see, so when I just start to peel these off, I also see that ending too, okay? You've got to have, possibly it could be a Leo here, Gemini, and then you've got the Fool, and then you've got the Knight of Cups. So you've got definitely coming forward towards you, a fresh, clean energy coming up, where you're going to have a limitless love. You're going to have a love that knows no bounds. That's what I'm getting. A love that knows no bounds. So the things that have been confining you in the relationship, where there's been insecurity, I'm getting that big time. Somebody's been very insecure in this relationship, comparing themselves to exes, even spying on them. I think with this too, doing some spying, checking up, seeing what they're up to, what they've been doing. And that is going to be clearing away from you, because that's not a healthy dynamic in a relationship. Anytime you need to cross-check and check up on somebody, you know that there's not enough security in the relationship to move it forward. But I do feel like it's a very pure love. It's not with any motives. There's no motive behind it. There's no one trying to get something out of it or trying to gain something other than just a very normal relationship. So if you've been somebody who's had a series of difficult relationships where you felt like you gave and gave and gave and the person just didn't give anything back, that's coming to a close, because you've got the World here. And then the thing is that I like about this, you've got the World and you've got the Fool. So it's like you come to an ending of the cycle of not being able to trust, and then you take this brand new leap of faith. And so you start moving forward in December in a very good way. It is possible this is a new person coming in. So if you've been kind of pining away for someone who just has not put the time into you, because I'm getting that too for some of you, that you've kind of been waiting around for somebody who hasn't put the time into you and who's kind of just left you hanging there, or even left you out in the cold. You're going to get somebody new and you're never going to look back. You aren't. For those of you that have been through that, and that's not the Aries way, but we can get caught up in that occasionally, where we'll put a lot of time into something, and Aries do not like to waste their time. So we'll put a lot of time into something and then we'll keep hanging on to it, trying to get it to come back around, and it doesn't. But for some of you that have done that, you're going to look at that and you're going to have a lesson out of it. There's going to be a lesson there in terms of your own self-worth, your own self-worth, even on the mundane level, even on the everyday level. You're going to see more and more what your value is. And moving forward, you're going to really get contrast there between the relationship that you had and whatever this new love is coming in, because this person knows how to treat you. This person will know what your value is and what you bring to the table, but also too, there's going to be a real companionship. So all that ego stuff, the comparing and the talking about exes, when you get into that, that's all ego. So I would say that's a huge red flag. If you've got that in a relationship, it's okay to let go of it. So looks very nice for the month ahead of December. So for our wild offering, you have calmness, which kind of fits in with the strength card. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind. May your peaceful calm take over, universe. So that's what you want. This is, when I get a card like that in a reading like this, that lets me know that is our higher self, our spirit, our soul, whatever you want to call it, coming through and giving you advice. And the advice is to quiet your mind, calm your mind, let things flow, let it go. If you've got something you've been hanging on to, and just let things flow into you, and they're coming. They for sure are coming, and you are worth it, and I love you, and I will see you again next month.